maybe we'll use religion as a political tool.
To the king's moot! That's gonna be like the biggest part of the episode, if you ask me.
Hodor, 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 Hodor.
Hi everybody! Hi Tamal! Welcome to our video predictions for episode 6! Game of Thrones, episode 6! Episode 5 was mind-blowing. So let's start our prediction video with Bran, right? We see him still in the Matrix, being carried by Mira. Where?
I don't know if she knows where they are.
Right, and where is north and where is south? It's night.
It's night, yeah, and it's dark. It's full of terror.
But story-wise, where could they go?
They could go to the wall.
To the wall. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
because that's a safe place.
Right.
Or they could, Bran could have this vision or something like that, that will bring him to the place, to the capital of the White Walkers. But probably someone or something will save them.
It has.
Yeah.
She's carrying a grown man on a sled, and she has an army after her. She can't see anything. They can see everything.
Unless we'll go inside to the minds of the Whites, maybe we'll discover or something like that, that he can control them. He can control them.
Maybe he'll put up a shield. Shield. Most probably they will go to the wall, and there's a good theory that if they cross the wall, because Bran has been marked, that means that this will allow the White Walkers to cross the wall.
Maybe it means something that Bran will stay inside the Matrix for a long time.
Right.
Who will get him out of there? And we predicted back then that Bran will never leave the tree.
Okay.
And he will replace the tree guy, Bloodraven. And in some sense, we like
Physically he left
physically
the tree.
left the tree, but he's still there.
Right. So apparently you can take the kid out of the tree, but you can't take the tree out of the kid.
That's racist. Boom. Shame.
So there are a lot of questions after the previous episode about what will happen in the next few episodes regarding the White Walkers and the Children of the Forest and all the magic. A lot of theories out there, so we will try to come up with theories and maybe take some theories that are out there and make them our own, combine them with others. But honestly, all these theories about magic, that's not our strong suit. So let's channel our werewood tree magic so we can guess these things properly. So maybe Bloodraven is Bran. That's a theory that's out there. That's like the older Bran, and he's stuck in this time loop. The older Bran educating the new Bran how to fuck Hodor's life, and then again and again and again in perpetuity. Somebody says that maybe Bran, he is the one who is talking through the flames to Melisandre and all the others, and it got me thinking, maybe Bran is the Red God and the Great Other. And he's traveling through space and time to warn people of the disaster that is coming, that he's his own creation, basically, because now that the Children of the Forest are dead, there's no protection against the White Walkers. So he went back in time to warn Rhaegar, and he speaks to Melisandre. And he's responsible for all the prophecies, everything that is magic in this world. Maybe it's Bran, and he's moving the forces along on the board in order to get them to where it all began, in order to destroy magic, to kill himself, and only this way the circle will be broken and change will come. Without magic, a new world. What do you think?
I lost you at Bran.
Okay,
Maybe, I suspect, hope, predict
okay.
that the White Walkers / others are descendants of the Starks.
Why?
Because I have this hat, why not? No, it seems it explains why they need Bran. It explains the connection between the Starks and magic. They have their dire wolves, they have prophecy abilities, the warging abilities, And the Children of the Forest first fought the first men. And
Okay.
maybe one of the leaders of the first man, like their king or something like that,
Okay.
was a Stark.
Okay.
And they took someone from his family and transformed him to like the anti-Stark. He turned him to this a
So
weapon.
so the Starks will fight themselves. The first men will fight themselves, basically.
Yeah.
Basically, that's what they did. Okay, so we don't have to fight you. The White Walkers, which are you,
Yeah.
will fight you.
And now, in order to solve the problem, they need a Stark or something like that.
Okay, especially or something like that.
Yeah, because it's maybe only the Starks and the Targaryens, of course, I think there is some connection to that as well, can stop the White Walkers and break the will of this destiny.
will.
Yeah, yeah. The world's winter is coming. This is our destiny.
Okay.
When it comes, we need eventually to stop it using dire wolves. It's our symbol. It's our
Bran, his prophecy, his green side, whatever, has been proven true. He got to the tree. There was a purpose for him to be there.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. So let me add to that that maybe Craster, remember Craster, whose babies are turned into White Walkers? Maybe Craster is himself a descendant of the Starks.
Yeah, yeah.
Craster, Starks.
Some branch of the Starks. Yeah.
Right, and he's keeping the bloodlines pure like the Targaryens did in order to preserve some kind of magic that is connected to the White Walkers. I have another one. I think Bran is the anti-Sam and Sam is the anti-Bran. That somehow Sam and Bran will be connected in destroying magic. But let's go forward to Sam. So we see Sam in the boat telling Gilly, sorry I didn't tell my father about you. He's going to his father, Randall Tarly, a great warrior of Horn Hill.
Yeah.
And because Horn Hill is next to Old Town, where Sam is supposed to go and become a
That
maester,
doesn't matter in this story.
right? And his father will not allow him to become a maester because there's a chain, and
Yeah.
Tarlys do not have chain.
He preferred him to die like a hero on the wall.
Good dad.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I would do the same. Yeah.
He's like a famous general in the
Right.
story. A commanding figure,
Right.
commanding respect.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
respect,
from his
He's
peers.
won a lot of battles.
Has a big cock.
His father basically sent him to the war.
Yeah. He will confront him in some way.
Right.
He already did a no-no, broke his vows.
Right. But first, Sam will be intimidated. In episode 6, he won't confront him.
Yeah.
He will be a wimp.
He will be a wimp at first, but we want him to kill the father.
Like physically?
No, in a Freudian way.
Okay.
Patricide, and psychologically it means like to set yourself free from all of the parents or the father, the strict father gaze, and expectations.
I think this episode will be an exposition of the relationship. This
Yeah.
is his dad. Get to know him. Dad, Sam, dad. Gilly, oops, awkward. A whiting baby born of incest. That's not something you want to bring home to dad.
Yeah. Well, we might be surprised.
That is open-minded.
Yeah, maybe that was. I'll never believe my man, Sam, my man.
And we think that Sam is critical to the story.
Yeah.
Remember, he was spared by the White Walkers at the end of season 2.
He was the first man, the first living man in thousands of years that killed a White Walker
That gotta mean something.
using technology.
And now he's going to become a maester, to become a scientist,
To spread the word.
man, spread the word. So, let's go to King's Landing.
Yeah,
There seems to be a lot of drama in King's Landing.
yeah, yeah.
A showdown, a face-off. Because we see in the trailer that the High Sparrow is talking shit about Marjorie. You disgraced your house. And she's about to do the walk of shame.
The Empire will strike back. It's
Yeah.
the establishment now. In a corner, feeling his last breath or something like that. It wants to fight for his lost privileges. No one gives up their privileges so quickly
Without a fight, right.
Yeah, you have to demand it from them.
Right. We see basically the Tyrell army that came over from outside of the city, blocking the path of the walk of shame. So unless they can do a stand of shame, something will have to give. There will be a conflict.
Yeah.
Maybe the Tyrells will say, move, we're taking the queen. the faith militant will come over, block the way, and blood will be spilled.
Yeah, no one will give up his position on both sides.
And they have religion to cling to.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
guns, they have guns and religion to cling to.
Guns, religion, and the truth. Who is this adulterous queen or
Lying
queen? Who is this king? Maybe born of incest. I don't know. I heard, on the street. And this guy, I trust him. He speaks the truth.
And he's taking care of my interests.
Yeah, he spilled some wine and closed some brothels, but he gave us the church property. He gave us guns. He gave us meaning. He gave us purpose, shelter.
Right.
He gave us dignity. We have dignity with this guy.
So we expect the High Sparrow to die.
Yeah.
During this season.
Yeah, he has to die because he's a religious fanatic.
And there's too much foreshadowing about it for him not to die.
And you cannot negotiate with this guy,
And if he will die, what will happen once he dies? How will the people take it? Will they take it lying down?
No. Killing the High Sparrow is not enough. They will have to take the guns.
So maybe they will do like a Tiananmen Square thing with their tanks and in the streets and just killing people and killing everybody and trying to squash the rebellion. Maybe that will work.
But the people, they have nothing to lose. And if they will die, they will become martyrs. So they are not afraid of
High
death.
Sparrow also, if he dies, when he dies, he will become a martyr.
Yeah,
So maybe that will coalesce the movement and maybe will make it violent. So maybe that will create an uprising, as we predict, and they will come with torches and with whatever the three-majigazig.
When he will die, his movement will stay on at least until another champion is arisen, or someone will address their needs and hopes and stuff. Yes.
Remember the band of brothers, the brotherhood without banners? They had a noble leader buried in Darien. They were the people.
Yeah.
But then he died and was replaced by somebody vengeful and evil.
In the books,
Lady Stoneheart. And they became, and the people, the masses, they became evil.
Yeah.
And they weren't noble anymore.
Yeah.
So maybe someone will come and say, yeah, let's kill them. And the Tyrells will flee the city.
Yeah.
And Cersei will be just as she was at the end of season 2 in the Battle of Blackwater. She will be held up in the Red Keep when all the city is burning.
Yeah, and about the Tyrells. Okay, so they will remove the High Sparrow threat. But then what? Just give the crown to Cersei and Tommen with no Marjorie and Loras and Olenna? No. They will have the guns after that.
Right.
They will have access to raw force.
Yeah, more soldiers than the Lannisters have.
You brought in the soldiers, now it will be so Cersei.
Maybe Tommen will be with them and not with his family. That's also a possibility.
Maybe Tommen will be with the Sparrow. Maybe he will feel guilty.
Let's go to Daenerys Targaryen. We saw in the trailer she was talking to her boy, her pretty boy, Darion Harris. He says to her, Daenerys Targaryen, the conqueror. And she replies, I take what is mine. But what is hers?
I think she's losing it.
Maybe it's gone to her head, all her success.
Yeah. Power is like a drug.
It corrupts.
Yeah.
And absolute power corrupts. Absolutely.
The Romans, they had this very cool custom. When some of the generals, a famous general, the biggest moment of his life is to get a parade.
Right.
Like a victory parade.
Right.
And he's like on a golden chariot, waving his hand, but there is someone behind him that whispers to him in his ear, Memento mori. Memento mori. Remember, you are mortal. Remember the moment of your death. You will die. So take it easy. Take it easy. You're only human.
It seems that Daenerys has someone that whispers in her ear that she's a conqueror.
She's reaching her full potential when she's out there, flying around, killing people, conquering, giving commands.
Not sitting in the pyramid.
No, she's like a dragon. When you contain her, she feels depressed.
Right.
And out of control of the situation.
Right.
She does stupid stuff.
Right.
She has to listen, he cursed me.
And she has to be good, she has to be virtuous.
Yeah. She has to be gray. It's not black and white. This is my enemy. I will kill him and subjugate him. There are a lot of interests, and you
Right.
know,
She doesn't
I
do
killed,
very well.
I crucified the masters, but maybe that was a mistake because
Right.
innocent people got killed. No, when you're in battle
Right.
on a dragon, it's very clear.
Right.
This is mine. I will take it from you. You are either with me or against me, and I will kill you if you're against me.
Pretty simple.
Very simple. Yeah.
Okay.
And she's not meant to rule. She's meant to conquer
And burn.
and
Right.
burn.
Right. The only one who has dragons.
Mm-hmm.
And the Dothraki. And the Unsullied.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And maybe the Ironborn.
maybe the Ironborn. So, when she says that she will take what is hers, what is hers? Westeros is hers.
Mm-hmm.
The Dothraki are hers. Slavers Bay is hers. All the slave cities are hers. Everything is hers.
Mm-hmm.
So she would stop at nothing.
Not. We've been saying she's like a Genghis Khan character.
Right.
She united the host people. She
Right.
united the tribes. She will set them on a path of conquest and
Right.
pillaging and destruction.
Right.
That will, the only thing that can stop her and her army is the narrow sea.
Right.
And also, she's like Alexander the Great, Alexander of Macedon,
Right.
like very young.
Child of the king.
And she will control, maybe if she succeeds, she will control most of the known world, will be under her name. And she will go to the most distant places there are in the known world.
Right.
And maybe she will die young.
Right.
She will think she's a god.
Right.
She's unstoppable.
Because Alexander the Great was like,
No, it's more like
okay, so bold prediction for Daenerys, not this episode, but later in the season. Remember, Tyrion has reached an agreement, a deal,
Yeah.
brokered a deal with the masters. You can have slavery for 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems reasonable, and that's, as you mentioned, reform.
gray.
Gray.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
then she will come over, and she will learn about this deal, and she will say, fuck no. I capitulated once to these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I married his daughter, and they tried to kill me. No. I will kill them all,
Mm-hmm.
maybe even make them slaves, and that will make Tyrion understand that she is not fit
She's
to
dangerous.
rule.
She's her father's daughter. A dragon doesn't negotiate. A dragon burns.
Okay, so we'll see the next episode. We'll see the Hound, maybe. Who knows? So let's wrap it up. If you enjoyed the video, please click like. You have given us so many likes. It's awesome. You have warmed our hearts. And our hearts get warmer whenever someone clicks on the link to our Patreon page and becomes a new patron to sponsor our channel, to help us make it sustainable, make more videos, even in the off season, during the books, when Winds of Winter will come out, afterwards, whatever, blah, 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 blah.
Winds of Winter.
So if you want to learn more about the anarchy that is coming, the people, you better watch that video and give it some love. It's a good video. And if you want to learn more about the Children of the Forest, what they represent, what they mean to the story, historical comparison also in the video about the people. I love historical analysis. So here, watch it. And we'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.